I'm just starting recording really quick. Starting soon.
Okay,
Starting soon, just to have it up for a second.
sweet. Do you want to check on your end if we're actually going live?
We're not going live. It's not working for some
Connection.
reason.
Damn it.
It's all right. We'll figure it out next time. All right.
I'm gonna
Three.
make believe like it's live
All right.
because I like
Yeah.
the live audience.
Starting soon. Starting soon. You ready?
Yeah.
Three, two, one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Bastrop Uncensored podcast. I'm your host Judah Ross, and joining me as always is Jordan Scott. Jordan, how you doing?
I'm doing real good this fine Thursday night. You know,
How many concussions have you had from playing rugby?
oh yeah, you saw my Austin Blacks rugby shirt.
Yeah.
I haven't had a single concussion
Oh,
playing.
that's good.
I've seen plenty of concussions. I've seen broken necks. I've seen broken
Oh, dang.
legs. I
Yeah.
dislocated my elbow a couple of weekends ago. Yeah,
Damn. Oh
I
yeah, you're healed.
yeah
I'm
I'm
really happy to see that.
eh. I mean, I probably
Yeah.
should be wearing my brace right now, but I don't know.
Listen to the doctor.
I was working all day today, and I'm not supposed to be lifting anything or whatever. But
Yeah.
we gotta get stuff done still, you know. And I
You
was
gotta get
building
stuff done.
a couple of decks, and I took it
Damn,
off
nice.
because it was getting all covered in sawdust and sweat, and it was just gross. So yeah, so um, I'm probably gonna get cooked next time I go to the doctor because he's gonna be like, "Why haven't you been wearing your brace?" I don't know.
Nah, you'll be all right.
I'll wear if it gets
You're
sore.
a strong boy.
I don't know. I actually did have a couple nightmares because I was like so like
Oh
scared
yeah.
because he told me I was gonna pop it back out of place because I
Mm.
completely dislocated it out. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty
Oh.
bad, and he kept trying to scare me. I guess I don't know. Maybe he's telling the truth and saying that I need to be careful on it and whatnot. And I had a nightmare that I broke it again.
That would suck.
Well, it's because like I don't know, I have a lot of stuff going on, and I have two kids, and it's hard. Uh,
Yeah.
it's hard not being able to do stuff, and I'm stubborn, and I don't like doctors to begin with. I mean, I went to the doctor and I listened to the doctor, and they gave
Did
me
he
some
vax you?
meds. Huh?
Did he vax you while he was looking at your elbow?
He certainly tried, and I told him absolutely not. So, um, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a pretty gnarly injury to say the least, but I survived, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm probably out for the season though. Unfortunately, I'm pretty disappointed about that because,
Oh.
but you know, we were doing real bad this year, so
Oh, you
uh,
were?
yeah, oh yeah,
I started why
I
I
don't
looked up
know,
some videos,
we're
some older
winning,
ones of you. Yeah.
we're winning games, but it's
Yeah.
just like not the standard. So, here I can show everyone that's watching this. You could see
Yeah.
that's me and my buddy, and you could see my
Nah.
elbow poking out. Yeah, pretty gross. So if you're queasy, don't take a look at that.
Yeah,
So
my butt puckers.
yeah, so that's that. But yeah, we're getting healed up and rolling through here. So
Good stuff. Should we dive into it?
absolutely. First up
All right.
for the night, I think we got to talk about these primary results.
Absolutely.
Um,
And by the way, um, we've had some really big changes this week in our community. We are trying to bring back the original spirit that made us the fastest growing Bastrop Facebook group in the history of Facebook groups. So we're branching off because still love free speech and open discussion and politics and stuff like that. And we have Bastrop Uncensored, but um, we're gonna focus the group on building community. So what we're gonna do tonight, I'm really excited, is we want to cater to both groups. So we're gonna start out the first hour is gonna be family friendly, talking about things about our 80-20 issues where we're all most of us agree, on this, and try and have a nonpartisan view. I'm sure there'll be some comments though. But then the second hour, I want to do like I'm inspired by like Adult Swim. So you stay up a little later, you watch the whole thing, you get to enjoy the real tea. So we cook up some good tea and we spill that shit.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're gonna do. So let's pull up some results here.
Cool. So I just got the Austin American Statesman website, and it'll go through both results. So the first big race we have for county judge, we have Doc Jackson and Gregory Klaus coming up. I think Klaus is the current judge of Bastrop County now.
Yes, he is.
Okay, are you familiar with him? I really don't know. I know Doc. I just don't know.
No,
I don't know Klaus
I
very
know
well.
Doc's run for I think every office. Um, but no, Klaus was like a newcomer. Um, I don't know. I guess it's so hard to talk about politics if I'm not uncensored. So I think um, we're just gonna go uncensored. And
Oh well, I mean, Klaus is a current
I'm like,
county judge. I haven't heard anything bad about him. Doc, we all know,
no,
and
I remember when
Doc's
he first
a real
when.
a good guy. He's a longtime Bastropian.
Mm,
Um, I think it'll be a pretty competitive race, and I don't know because I'm looking at
no,
these
it's not.
results here.
No, I think Bastrop is sick of people that have been running for office for. Uh, Klaus is at least new. I don't think he's done like a spectacular job, but I wasn't impressed with his predecessor really either.
And it doesn't.
Um,
Yeah, Doc
I hit,
ran unopposed. I'm surprised that the Democratic Party
well,
didn't
they
put up
they they
another.
know they're gonna lose. It's 100%.
I
Even
don't
now,
know.
it's
I
probably gonna
mean,
be close.
we're looking at these. I'm
Mm,
looking at these results. They only
the
have.
turnout.
They're down 1,000 people. I mean, and I know Bastrop County or Bastrop
Oh, that's what I'm
itself.
trying to get out the vote.
Bastrop
You know,
has what, like 15,000 people. It's the city, but the county itself has 100. So 1,000
no, it's
votes.
it's it's like 120.
Yeah, 1,000 votes is not a lot.
Yeah, our turnout's abysmal for
Yeah.
primaries and for generals,
So
especially for runoffs.
um,
Um, but what was I gonna say? No, Klaus still has it. I think people will turn out.
I think that was the
Um,
only big.
I think the more I talk, I think I end up turning out the left vote when I talk more than the right because I piss them off. Um, but I think it's good. I think the more people that vote, the better. So everyone, you gotta speak up, or you have
Yeah,
or
I mean, honestly, Bastrop obviously is a more Republican county, but I I think
yeah, I'm sure Travis
it's
County wasn't the best too.
I think it'd probably do us justice and everyone listening justice if we spent more time paying attention to the local races and who's running and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going
Yeah,
to affect you immediately. And most of the time, local races is just kind of getting to know who the person is and what they're about and getting a feel for them. And you actually have the opportunity to meet a lot of these people and shake their hand uh, and you always want to make sure we don't end up with another Lyle Nelson situation, And uh,
no, we don't need that. No
so
more, no more retards in office.
um, I'm not I'm not super familiar with a lot of the Democratic Party. If we're gonna move on to more like at the state level,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. Let's go back to yeah.
Um, at the state level, I'm not super familiar with any of the Democrats running besides the Tellerico. Have you heard anything about this guy?
Oh yeah, he's the guy that tweeted about the white the white man virus.
Yeah, I mean,
You know about that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I've
know
seen a
everyone
lot of
loves
his
him. Even even
stuff.
even Rogan loves him. He's a pastor. Blah blah blah. Like, go read through his tweets.
I know, and it's just
Go
like
read through his tweets from during COVID.
if
Yeah.
somebody from either side wants to kind of bring the parties together, it's just like why not try to stay
Yeah, but
away?
that stuff's such bullshit.
Like why not stay
So
away
they'll
from
bring them
that?
together.
Like why not stay
Yeah.
away from that type of rhetoric? Like at the end of the day, like identifying anyone by race is
Because
racist.
none of them are trying to bring people together. They all just want power. There's no one in politics that isn't just seeking power.
Like okay, like when I first started looking into him, I did like how he was like, "Hey, I'm a
I liked
Christian, I'm a
him.
pastor
I
and
liked
stuff,"
him originally. I
but then he's
I think
pandering. He's just pandering, and I'm not gonna sit here and
to
say
who?
that Democrats, like
Oh,
to
okay.
more radical, uh, as far like Bolshevik Marxist type
Yeah,
Democrats,
yeah,
where it's
totally.
like you're not gonna win the center vote with that type of stuff, and maybe uh, there's some Republicans that can do a better job of that too, but
It doesn't
both
belong
si-
in Texas.
both
We don't need
sides
that
do
shit
that.
here.
Yeah. Now, did you see that
Okay.
Jasmine Crockett had a absolute cow because she was claiming that there was some sort of like election rigging and why she lost and whatnot. It was actually pretty
Nice.
funny. So I'm
I
like,
got-
well,
I have like I have respect for people who are willing to call out an election, even if they're full of shit. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
I think I like it. Bastrop. If you notice, this year went back to optional. You can just do a straight paper ballot. Um, I always double check the results. I've never seen mistakes through the electronic ones they have, but I think election integrity is good, and I think we should always be looking out
Um, another
for
race
stuff like
that
that.
I obviously
Yeah,
Greg Abbott won. He's a
he
shill.
fucking crushed
I
it.
don't want to talk about it.
Talk about it.
I don't like Greg Abbott at all. I think that he's a shill for big corporations. He's an
Sure,
establishment candidate.
sure.
He's not somebody that we want in the power, and his allegiance is to other places other than Texas. You know what I'm talking about. Not a guy that I would ever support.
Yeah, we'll
And
save that for the
yeah,
truly
so
uncensored part.
Okay, and we're talking about a little bit more local here.
Hold on. Don't
Where
go too fast.
I'm trying to find it. Where
What are you trying to find?
uh, well, this is a touchy subject between
Curtis,
us.
Curtis.
Yes, Gertis.
Winners.
So
Winners. That's what winning's all about.
I will.
Tom ran a hell of a campaign, and it was close.
I do want to
Way closer
revisit
than I thought it was
that.
gonna be.
I Gertis won. I'll concede he won. More people voted for him, but I still he's just a fishy guy. You are the people you surround yourself with, and
Yeah.
it just seems like an establishment type candidate that has the support of the GOP. So obviously, like, I'm suspicious of the guy. I don't trust him.
Sure.
I when he's
Yeah, but
touting
if
around
you
endorsements from these big like PACs and
sure.
Trump and all this stuff, that doesn't you're not selling me. You're basically saying, "Hey, the establishment supports me. Vote for me." That's not something that we want. Like, we don't.
Yeah, but if you want to be effective, you got to work within the bounds of the power structure that
I
exists.
know, and it's
It's a lot of fun
unfortunate.
to sit on the internet and say, hey, let's just tear the whole system down. But I mean, ultimately, what I say is judge a man by his results, by
Yeah.
his actions and his results. And I feel like he served Bastrop very well. I was really hoping that if Glass had ran against Schwartner, I never had any. Schwartner just rubs me the wrong way. I would have been out there,
And speaking of
supporting
Schwartner,
him.
just a heads up for
Did he?
everybody. Schwartner is the one that authored or co-authored the bill that allowed the aquifer ASR projects in Texas. And
Did he really?
yes, he's buddies up
Wow,
with
what a piece of shit. I'm
on
gonna
the
vote for the
with the
Democrat on that
guys
one.
on the water board. Yeah, so that's something I
Yeah.
actually wanted to call Schwartner out on. It's like,
Hold on, I gotta look this up. This is crazy.
no, he 100% he um, co-authored the bill for the ASR projects. Yeah, and he totally is for ASR projects, and I'm not
No.
surprised. I'm very surprised that he didn't speak up about the one that was going in
Holy
Bastrop or Lee
shit.
County. You want me to pull
Fuck
up?
him.
Do you want me to pull up your screen?
Yeah, pull up my screen,
Take a
Jamie.
look.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I got you. You got
Share this
YouTube
then.
pulled up.
What about now?
Yeah, go ahead. Read it out loud for
In
everyone that's
Texas,
listening.
I want to thank our AI sponsor, Gemini. We're really Grok's our preferred one, but this is easier. In Texas State Senator Charles Schwartner has been a key legislative figure regarding aquifer storage and recovery, primarily through his sponsorship of bills like SB 616 and SB 2379. These bills focus on regular framework for ASR projects that transect or impact the Edwards aquifer. What is this man doing?
Yeah. Well, it's
Stop selling off
because
our water.
yeah, he's totally about selling off the water. I'm
Fuck
like I
that.
said, I'm surprised.
We're not letting this shit happen in Bastrop. There's too many smart people who are willing to fight, who from both sides like really care about these issues. And
Well,
who's let's check who the Democratic you can go back to your screen.
it'll be the Democratic
Who's
opposition will be Paul Thomason to
all right.
Schwartner. So, I don't know who Paul Thomason is, but
I'm gonna look him up right
I
now.
doubt he.
Texas. He looks like a boomer. Okay.
Yeah, I doubt he did anything.
Share my screen.
Okay, let's take a look.
Here we go. Democratic candidate Paul Thomason outlines vision for Senate District 5. Let's just confirm that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So Bastrop. Okay, cool. That's us.
Yeah.
All right. Democratic candidate Paul Thomason, Senate District 5. Exclusive candidate interview. Laid out his platform. Economic inequality. Cool. I want money. Education funding. That's always good. Immigration. Where's the money coming from? Immigration enforcement. I'm sure he's in favor of immigration enforcement.
Immigration enforcement from a Democrat. That's crazy.
These people don't know how to win. Like, if you would just say I'm focusing on economic equality and education funding and leave it there. But like, stop defending illegal immigration.
Wait, okay.
It's a losing issue.
So is he saying that immigration enforcement is bad?
I don't know, but he as a let's read. Thompson, retired United Methodist pastor. They're smart putting pastors out there, and frankly, pastors would probably make better Democrats. But
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Chalarico, I don't trust. You agree on that point?
I'm unsure about him. I need to do more research.
Yeah. Retired. So this is like more old school Democrats. Like Texas used to be Democrats. So, but that's what I'm like. Are they bringing in like more fringe topics like open borders?
This guy seems pretty reasonable.
Let's read. His teachers. They're sending the teachers now.
Okay.
Teachers and pastors. Okay, it's smart. It's smart. But he was a pastor. Okay. 40 years of marriage, 6 months. Okay, that's cool. 40 years of marriage. You don't see that a lot, especially among Republicans these days. what that's pretty sharp. When I asked what qualifies him to challenge incumbent Republican Charles Schwartner. I really like this because Schwartner was like took himself on as like a Christian Republican.
Yeah.
And a man of faith, and then did really fishy things with really young girls. And
allegedly.
I don't give. Just go Google that shit. We'll dive into that if you want.
We'll save it for another time. But I'm just saying bullshit. Allegedly because I did an investigation, didn't come up with anything. But
so you had the pictures.
Eek.
I don't know.
Eek. Okay, so minimum wage gap. What else? Just scroll
Politicians
through.
love doing that shit. Let's not make believe like you don't expect it.
Let's bullet point this. We're back to
okay, but he's saying I am a Democrat and he's a Republican. I mean, he sums it up.
That's a sharp contrast.
I know. I like him. Maybe I'm happy to vote for him against Schwartner.
Okay, let's see what he cares about. A minimum wage gap. Okay. You know what? Okay. A lot of people say that
I think we're overdue to up the minimum wage.
Yeah, it's
the market's done it, but there's no reason the minimum can't keep up with the market. I'm okay with that.
I don't know. I feel like
It
minimum wage at minimum should be $10. Like we don't have to go crazy and say like 15 or 20.
yeah.
$10.
No,
Like
I would go. I with the amount of inflation that we've forced on this country, especially on poor people, the past decade. And I think at least 12. And like I'd be at this point in 2026. I'm comfortable with the idea of 15.
what
I
types
I
of
think
jobs are offering minimum wage right now? Cuz even like McDonald's is
nah,
offering
the
like 12
market
to
rate is
15.
yeah. Just looking at signs around fast food places, the market rate is pretty close to 15. But I don't know. I think the socialist in me has um, some sympathy for like we should have some basic minimums of like n- you know labor is not slavery, and there should we can have we can set a basic market rate.
Yeah, I
And
just like
uh
it's okay. Maybe this is like a lack of empathy or I haven't been in the shoes. I just don't
yeah,
understand how someone can sign up for a job that would pay minimum wage outside of like a high school student. Like maybe
yeah,
it's
I
like
mean,
maybe that's the only opportunity around them, but it's like are you really trying to find something if that's the only opportunity you have?
it's hard work. There's a lot of people that they're dealing with a lot of shit in life, and it's hard for them to uh, maybe work their way up, pull
Or
their bootstraps up,
put
But
themselves
if
out
they're
there.
if but they're fucking working, like you're working at McDonald's, like you know, even though like I think McDonald's is nasty. Like I have a lot of respect for frankly anyone who's working, and I think um, my platform I'd feel very comfortable with upping the minimum wage.
Okay.
I think it's I think it's time.
All right, let's go.
Because like especially with like
Let's bullet point through these
okay,
really quick. Let's see what we got.
okay. Minimum
Minimum
wage gap.
wage, education
Full time
funding.
wage has a 15 annually, far below the estimated 40,000 living wage in Texas. Um, yeah. I think 40 is a fair baseline. I mean, as much as like I'd like, you can always hire overseas if you really want. I don't I
That's
think
the Elon coming out of you. We know
not
how
like
much you.
H.
Yeah, we know you love Elon. That's his strategy.
We're gonna have to have to have some basic program during the AI transition,
Yeah.
to so people aren't just completely left out.
Okay, next
Um,
point. Education
yeah,
funding under threat.
education funding under threat. Um,
So he's going
school vouchers.
school
School
vouchers.
vouchers are good, man. The competition is good. The public schools need to up their game. They know they can do better. What's more important than our children? Approximately 1 billion in public school funding is being redirected this year through voucher programs, with projections reaching 5 billion. Um, I guess I'm a little bit of a hypocrite here if we ever go down the Lakewood, New Jersey rabbit hole, but um, I don't know. I think it's important to have really high standards for these uh, voucher schools for these. What do they call them? Like Compass Rose.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. What else? What else is he concerned about?
You want to just get through it? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
let's get through it. Let's go.
Immigration. Here we go. Immigration. Thompson also raised concerns about immigration customs enforcement within the district and the state. He said there's a reign of terror going on. It's
Of
the
course.
traditional talking points.
Yeah.
ICE is injuring even the Republican. He's not wrong.
Okay.
There
I
are
mean, okay, listen, like you got to give and take.
yeah.
Some, when you look at both candidates, there's going to be some things that you love. There's going to be some things that you don't
Oh,
like, right?
yeah.
So, I don't know. This guy seems pretty reasonable.
They would have been better if they really just went after the bad hombres first,
Uh
and then tried to.
Schwartner did some controversial things too, like on the top of my head, he drafted some support bills for not to be named country in the Middle East,
Yeah.
and a couple, and the water bill, and a couple of other things. So
This is the Bastrop Censored
I know
podcast.
that's why I said not to be named. So I don't know. Listen, you at the end of the day, like Democrat, Republican, to me they're all trash. But we want to educate
America,
the
baby.
viewers a little bit. I know we're probably not experts in any of these topics, but it's just good to take the time and at least just like dig a little and
Yeah.
do a little here, a little there, sprinkle
We're
some
just,
here,
we're
sprinkle some
just
there.
asking questions.
We're just asking questions. Just asking questions. Jeez. Was that a Candace reference?
I'm more going back to like Alex Jones and Joe Rogan.
Oh,
I'm a old school.
Candace
All right.
Owens got
Yeah.
got a lot of heat for saying I'm just asking questions, like threatening lawsuits and stuff against her. But yeah, so those are the major primary and local election results. I know it's just a
Yeah.
primary. Primaries are boring. We'll probably spend a little bit more
Scroll down
time
a
on
little
it.
more. Yeah, I'm good with all that. We
We'll
can
we'll
move on.
we'll spend some more time on it when the actual election. When
Yeah.
is the actual election date?
We have a couple runoffs. Is Holly Cox for district clerk, is that going to be a runoff, or is she out?
I'm not sure. Let's go back. I'll go back and look and
Pull that
see.
up. Pull that up, Jamie.
um, she was running for district clerk against who?
Against the incumbent Louts.
Hmm.
Not Dan Louts. That's her ex. He was running for county judge, but he lost to Kraus.
Okay,
Right?
so
Yes.
um, what's the importance of a county clerk? Like, why would I care who runs that?
It's like you're filing lawsuits, jury duty stuff. It's very important. I think I want to actually interview Holly. I spoke to her, and I still want to. I think she had some really important points about like how it's run, and if anything, it's good every
Wow,
decade to
actually, she
get some
got.
fresh
I
fresh
mean,
blood.
I don't want to be rude, but she got smoked against
Yeah,
for
it's
Sarah.
unfortunate, but
But why would I pick one or the other? You know, I just don't know enough about what a district clerk actually does to know like is it
you
not
know,
that
I
important?
like her. I think there was some shady stuff that was going on with the incumbent. So
Wait, really?
um yeah. Well, I mean, for one, Holly claims that she was fired because she was deciding to run, which I would like to think that you're not able to do that. Um,
Fired from
but
what?
from she was working for Laos, is my understanding for the clerk's
Oh,
office.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's good shit.
There's a lot of drama in a small town. I'll tell you what.
Oh boy, yes.
Lots of drama.
Bastrop does not play.
All right, let's go into
We love
some.
our small town
We'll get
politics.
into a
Go.
little fun here.
Yeah.
What's the cool post for the week? Let's do we're getting going visiting our living in Bastrop, Texas group.
Here, why don't you pull it up?
What you got?
Here, I'll pull it up. All right, share this tab.
Yeah.
Hey, this works great. There's my good friend Lisa. She's amazing. Bastrop Young Republicans doing big things here. All right.
I'm gonna make this a little.
Ooh, A plus automotive. Yeah, this guy Robert. I think his last name's Robbins. Robert Robbins.
Mm-hmm.
A plus automotive, which is over by like our tiny little industrial part, like our old school industrial road.
Yeah.
North of 71, and apparently he like takes people's cars, they pay him to fix it, and then he holds the cars for years. I googled him, and there was this came up like over the years on Google and Yelp. And like you always be, you know, always be look critically when you read reviews, but there's a pattern here.
He would take people's cars and do what?
Yeah, he has a reputation of not fixing vehicles despite being paid, and for keeping vehicles for crazy lengths of time. Huge issue with him. Ripping people off. I'm sorry, me too. Apparently, he moved a bunch of vehicles to another property
This sounds like
Yeah,
some stuff you'd see. Like I follow this streamer Whistling Diesel,
I
and
fucking love him. Yeah,
yeah, and he
he's
he
my
hunts people's.
killdozer, bro.
They need this person needs to call Whistling Diesel because he'll hunt down your car for you. Like
That's awesome.
he spent like a few weeks trying to get this lady's truck back,
I'm
and it
I'm
was
gonna tag it. I'm gonna tag it. Watch this.
yeah.
Whistling
Get
Diesel.
him get this guy over here.
Check this out. I didn't know he does that. I've never seen
I
him
mean,
invest.
I don't know if he does it anymore, but I remember seeing a video that
Yeah.
popped up about it, and um, that was one of the things he did. He
Let's see. I
helped.
got. Well, if I'm gonna summon him, I got to make sure this is actually a thing. Whistling Diesel hunt down car.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hunting
see,
down the
look.
people that stole. Yeah, it's cool,
Yeah,
cool.
it's the same
Yeah, he'd love
thing.
this shit. Totally.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I want to mention our first sponsor, the Judah Ross Realty Group, the
Mm,
finest realtors in all of Bastrop, Texas. If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, residential, commercial, land, mobile homes, we got
mm.
your experts right here. Give me a call.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, John Bush. Shout out to John Bush. Dude is awesome. We hung out yesterday, and long time libertarian activist. He's the real deal. He's building this freedom network out here with, they're focusing on like wireless mesh communication, decentralized, off the grid. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, I don't think
Um,
people realize how important like off-grid communication really is,
yeah, yeah.
especially with how
Just look at Iran. Look how easy it is
yeah.
for the government to shut. That's why I got Starlink. It costs a little bit more, but I'm like, if Starlink is what they sneak into Iran, to
Yeah, but
help the
even
people overthrow the government.
Starlink, like if the government
Yeah, no, it's
ordered
still
Elon
vulnerable. Yeah,
to
he
stop
turned it off for
transmitting data.
Russia. Yeah,
So, yeah, no,
but
that's awesome that we have a community here that is prioritizing
yeah,
decentralization, you know,
yeah,
because when the grid turns off, I mean, that's it, you know.
yeah.
So, they're super
Better get
resourceful.
that AR-15 ready, boy.
Oh, jeez. All right, what else we got?
Um, this is funny. A word of caution about Bastrop County. Look at that. 50, that's a nice reach. um, we got a bad driver. I don't see the bad behavior here, but I do trust him that I've seen some horrible drivers, especially with trailers.
Hmm.
Uh, but jujitsu. Well, this isn't. Oh, okay. No, that was from last week.
Yeah.
We're going vanilla for
It's
now.
been real quiet. It's been a little quiet this week. A little
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah. That's cool. It's good. It's healthy. Uh, Real Deal is just a really good real estate news resource, and just talking about Elon's continued growth here. I didn't really see anything like mega new, but
My neighbors that moved in here downtown
yeah,
are SpaceX transfers. Apparently, a lot of
yeah.
SpaceX people are moving up here and getting
By the way,
transferred.
number one realtor for SpaceX right here. Give me a call. I've worked with
How many
many of the top
clients?
executives there.
How many
A
clients
lot,
have you had? Buyers?
a lot.
Buyers?
Well, yeah, all buyers. Yeah,
Okay.
at least for now.
And you've helped them find houses?
Yeah.
Are they pretty like? So is SpaceX, uh, like giving them like a housing voucher, or are they having to sell their property and
So
move?
some of them, the higher up they are, the generally the better their offer is. But no, most of them are just coming out and building, finding a home here.
Where
And all, wide range of people. It's really cool. There are higher paid executives, that like want to live in the old colony. There's also a lot of blue collar workers. They have a lot of really good, really accessible, manufacturing jobs there. that allows a lot of people to buy homes. So, but they're good people. I feel like he attracts good, like the people who last there and enjoy working there are one very hard work, at least very hard workers, but they're pretty smart. So
Where are
that's the
most of the employees moving to? What parts of town?
all really, totally all over. They love the colony, obviously, especially the executives. I think really like the old colony. It's super close. You
Yeah.
got nice acreage homes. Employees love the colony. Um, Hunters, no, not hunters so much. Downtown probably more. A lot, a lot of them are wanting land. There's still a lot that live in Austin. But I think, like, speaking with people there, they want people who are kind of committed to this long term and are willing to
Wasn't
move out here.
Elon planning on building like an entire
Yeah,
subdivision?
it's starting to pick back up. No, he's putting in for now. I think it's just mobile homes, modular type stuff,
Mm,
but it could be pretty nice. Yeah, my understanding, the big hold up was the wastewater line that we made him put in along 969. So,
yeah.
but that's,
Well, good
yeah, I
because
think
I
nearing
mean,
completion.
with how many developments that are coming into town,
Yeah,
water, wastewater, those are two pretty big things. I think we got
I'm
plenty of
I'm a
power.
I'm a big fan of making big developers, you know, pay for big projects. If you're coming in and you want to put in 1,000 homes here, um, you know, at least on the city level, I have more mixed feelings like in rural. Um, but I think the city has the power to do it, and it's there are good opportunities. So like things like the if you remember the impact fees that we put in place.
Yeah. Well,
So
a lot of these developments are mud districts, are they not?
yeah, that's true.
I've
Um,
noticed some of the bigger ones are providing their own water at least. Like they're having to do like well projects and stuff, but they are
yeah, I'm not a
tapping
fan of it.
into the wastewater.
I think we need to. I think it's important to centralize utilities. I think that's the most effective way to do it and to get the highest quality out there. Like so, but that goes back to like annexation. I'm kind of a fan of annexation. I think we should bring it back.
Are we not annexing property? Well, I've noticed
Not at
that a
all.
lot
No,
of
you could
these
even There's probably more You know better than me, but
well,
uh,
a lot of these properties will get annexed, but they'll have
yeah,
to
the
after
the new
their
developments.
after all their debts paid off from their mud districts, right? Isn't that how it
Yeah,
works? Yeah.
totally.
I should know this.
But
I'm
I
on the
think they.
freaking planning board.
Yeah, but none of y'all know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I,
True.
I,
True.
I think I think they get city services. I'm not sure how they're going to do it with. I think so. I think they'll be getting city police, city fire. I'm really excited for our ESD3. It's going to be awesome. I think it's
ESD3.
yeah.
What's
That's the countywide medical emergency service that we're taking to replace
I thought
Acadian.
that
It's gonna.
was gonna increase the property taxes
It is.
pretty
It's a
significantly.
few $100. It's 0.1%. Or yeah, yeah, 0.1. Right? Point one.
Point zero one
So come, yeah,
or
no, point one.
point
So
one
like
percent.
10, it's 0.10. Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
But a few $100 for most people, but like totally worth it. You got to prioritize uh, emergency medicine, especially within a rural county.
Yeah.
If we want to provide the most basic life-saving services to our citizens.
Yeah, one of
And
the
it's
main selling points was how bad Acadian's response times were.
yeah, it could be 20, 30, 40 minutes. And then it might be another 40 minutes to an hour driving into Austin.
Yeah.
Um, it's nuts. And, they only have 5 ambulances. So at the very least, we're going to triple the resources. They're going to have
So
15 ambulances.
how does a ESD work?
So we vote on it to give them taxation authority. They form a board, um, and probably, start hiring hiring leadership and then building it out. There's a lot of state applications. They actually do a really good job. Uh, I like following on their Facebook, ESD3 Bastrop. They talk about it. Uh, Shout out, by the way, to many of our uh, public offices and cities and municipalities and counties like that do a good. There's a lot. We have a lot here that do a really good job at social media, and it's a great way to interact with the community. But they're talking here about how they're getting started, some of the inspections that they have to go through.
Yeah. Weren't they?
It's
Oh,
pretty
I
cool.
saw that they're building a new building behind the tax office too. We actually just approved that rezone of the. There's one of those properties on that road that's kind of by the tax office and Quick Trip. And they're putting in a.
Yeah,
I
but
think it's
I
one of
thought
those
the county.
ESD buildings.
I thought the county was that would be a great location, but I thought the county was doing that.
I mean, as somebody, they're putting in a.
Like for like the tax office is what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, it's
But
like behind the
yeah,
tax
no.
office, so.
Okay.
Um,
No, I think that'd be cool. Service Tahitian pretty quickly,
yeah.
right on 71. Should be good.
Well,
So I'm like, we really, really like we gotta get a hospital in here. That's so important.
is it like
Where
a?
where we
Is it
at?
kind of like
Where
a?
we at?
Is it kind of like a
Where
Target
we at with
situation
this?
where a Target
Yeah.
situation where we just don't have enough roofs or whatever?
That's bullshit though. They're stupid if they don't invest here. Now's the time to get in.
Well,
Go ahead of the growth. That's what
hospitals
the
are
smart
really
businesses.
expensive to build and maintain, so I can understand the
Yeah,
hesitancy.
well, I'll say it right now. I'd be perfectly fine with adding in another 0.1% tax if we can all chip in. Yes,
A lot of people
like
are on
you.
fixed incomes though. That 0.1% hurts the community.
Yeah, they're also probably the ones that utilize hospital services the most, and probably don't have insurance or have poor insurance. So,
What happened to the
um,
socialist in you? You should be okay with paying for these people to use the hospital, no?
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like I'm fine paying it, but everyone has to contribute too.
Yeah, I thought they're getting ready to do away with property taxes. At least that's what they're doing in
They
Florida.
are. Florida
How are we
seems to really be making it happen.
how are we supposed to pay for stuff if there's no property taxes? Like sales tax?
And no, that's why I call bullshit on all of it. But yeah, let's see what Florida's doing. Florida
Cuz
property.
I guess like you would raise sales tax, but
I'm okay with that.
uh,
Make it on consumption.
yeah, I guess that just
Maybe
spreads
it
it
would
out
have,
to everybody,
and encourage me to stop wasting so much on Amazon. Florida property taxes are localized.
You got it on
Florida
your other
House
screen.
recently approved a proposal. Okay, proposal to put a constitutional. Are you sharing my screen?
I was going to pull it up, yep. Oh.
Constitutional amendment in the November 26th ballot that would eventually eliminate non-school property taxes. Okay. So, the three things that are funded are the county, the municipality, ESDs, but we'll call that county, and schools. And schools are the majority. I think like in the city we pay like around 2%, and like at least half of that, not a little bit more, is just for the schools. So I have no problem like funding schools or funding schools more. We just they have to be held to really high standards
Yeah.
if they're gonna, and their money needs, how they use the money needs to be carefully monitored.
Hmm. All right. So I did want to talk about
Oh
tonight. I did want
yeah, I think to sum it up, it's returned to nice and quiet here in living in Bastrop. Um, we're getting back to the love, peace and love, peace and love. But
absolutely.
um, moving on to the next subject, this is actually a perfect transition. First watch. We're gonna give our hot takes on the new restaurants in town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So new restaurants. What the first one that you thought of first watch? Have you eaten at First Watch before?
Many times. I actually did not know that they had it in Dallas.
Mm.
Sorry, in Austin, but I've been to it in Dallas a number of times, or Fort Worth, and then in Florida, and I think in a couple other places. We always look for them when we're out and about. Fantastic pricing, really clean, healthy food. You should be a fan of it. It's like they use really high quality ingredients, whole foods. Um,
I don't think so.
yeah,
First, to
totally.
me, First Watch is just overpriced Austin slop.
It's really not. Yeah, everyone was saying that, but look at the
It's
prices.
yuppie
Very
slop.
comparable to.
It's yuppie slop. That's what I'm calling
You're
it.
just saying that to antagonize me.
No, I'm being serious. First Watch is yuppie slop. I used to live right down the street from a First Watch, and it's just absolute like it's just egregious. It's like they try to justify the price with the atmosphere. It's one of those places, when you walk in, like
I welcome my yuppie businesses. I really enjoyed having a ton of great restaurants in living in Austin.
I mean,
And we have great ones here, but we can up the standards.
I mean, you know
We can
what?
get
It's nice to have a good brunch place. I don't
yeah.
eat brunch, but I know there's a lot of
You're gonna.
people
I
that
bet
like
you're
it.
gonna start. You're gonna be
No,
going to First Watch
absolutely not. I don't.
every
I
Sunday.
can't
You're
drink
gonna go with the
anymore.
girls. You're gonna grab. You're gonna have your mimosas,
All right, let's just take a look. Okay,
your
so
avocado toast.
just a waffle and some bacon and eggs.
Let's
Uh, let's see what they got here.
yeah. I think it's like 13, $14.
I wonder if it even
Look, no
says.
one's gonna come close to Comfort Cafe. I love that place.
Okay,
Obviously, there's no soul in First Watch, but when you just want a nice Sunday yuppie brunch with
it's not giving me any
some
pricing information. I guess I
yeah,
can try.
order now. It'll pull it up. Just use an Austin location.
We'll see. We'll just start an order. Oh my gosh, I can't order, so
Yeah, just go continue.
it won't let me. It says that ordering
Yep.
starts at 7.
Well, you
Yeah.
could have changed the time.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, online. Okay,
First
I see.
watch.
Interesting.
Won't spend too much time on it. First watch.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
two
just
thumbs,
I
two
don't
thumbs up
I don't personally. I don't think it's
from
an
the podcast.
I don't think it's an upgrade. I think
All right,
I'd rather just go to Maxine's.
I will buy you brunch there, and we'll chat about this
Now,
over mimosas,
what
and we'll
is
decide.
an absolute upgrade to our town is, and I'm
Yeah,
super excited for, is Chewy's. I'm a
Chewy's.
huge
Oh,
Chewy's guy.
you want to talk about shitty yuppie food? So I lived next to the original Chewy's, literally right behind it, off of Barton
Yeah, I was
Springs
gonna say you're a
for
mega
eight
yuppie
years.
living in Barton Springs.
I smelled that fry oil every single morning. And I probably went there once or twice. It was so overrated. It was fun. I'm going to enjoy it when it's here. It's overrated. It went way corporate. It's not like they sold out. But I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm
Maybe
actually
I
like
never
thinking
had
about it
Chewy's
now.
before they
I want to get
sold
some
out. Then
enchiladas.
I didn't know they sold out. Who did they sell out to?
I don't know. They all sell out to like
Yeah.
German companies these days.
Um. So it's like a tradition for me to go paddleboarding when I was living in Austin, and then
Yeah.
afterwards go to Chewy's because it's right there where the
Yeah.
all the paddleboarding is. I don't know. There's like the little ranchero sauce that you get. Oh,
Yeah, it's
chef's
good shit.
kiss. Yeah,
No, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun.
I know.
Dude,
I'm
The
excited.
Austinites are gonna be flooding here
Mm-hmm.
like
Because
fucking like
because
a
of
waterfall.
Chewy's, I think they're already
Yeah,
here,
they're
bro. I think
yeah.
they're already here.
Remember, here's the thing: if you're gonna come to Bastrop and you're gonna from Austin and you're gonna ruin it, there's one important rule: make sure you call the Judah Ross Group when you're buying your property.
Oh my gosh. All right, what else? What else do we got? Longhorn Steakhouse. Have you had a chance to go yet?
I did. I went with my good friend of the show from Trinity Title, the number one title company in Bastrop County. This is coming from the number one realtor. Use Trinity Title when you're buying and selling. Um, Hung out with my friends there and had a steak, and I liked it a lot. I think for the price, it's really good. Um, is it as good as Piney Creek? No. Is it as good as like my wife's steak that she made for my birthday? No. Um, but she's really the best uh, steak chef I've ever met. And but it was good. I remember like eating it. I was like a couple times. I have this weird sensitivity to like white pepper, and I
Mm.
feel like they put it in the mashed potatoes, and it was like gave me a weird taste. So I do remember that, and I want to give a full honest review. But the meat was super tender. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I someone mentioned, oh, they use some like preservative in their marinade, and I googled it. I didn't see anything, but like I don't know. I'll look into it again. But
So
I'd go.
was it an upgrade to the town or not?
I'm gonna say I really want to say it's 50-50. I thought it was funny. Like Bastropians get really excited about these like cheap chain steak places,
Yeah.
and I get it. Like growing up, like for me, going to like TGI Fridays or Applebee's and getting a steak was like on my birthday. It was like a big deal, and so like I have fond memories of it.
So
But
Longhorn is a cheap chain, would you say?
yeah, I mean that's how I classify it.
I just can't justify buying a steak from a restaurant when I can go buy one at the store for half the
I know.
price and then make it
Yeah,
exactly
that's
how I
that's
want it.
yeah.
I don't know. Chop
they're not
House
close to
though,
home.
Chop House,
Yeah,
I'll let them cook a steak. They
I
that
really like
guy,
their lamb chop.
and you
Yeah,
know who you are. That guy that owns that place, he's doing a good
yeah.
job. You know who you
Kevin's the
are.
man.
Hell yeah,
Why
go.
can't we could mention it?
So
Good friend of the show.
okay, non-chain, and this might be an old one because it's been here for over a month now, maybe a little
Yeah,
longer. Numero 28. Have you been?
yeah. I've only gone once, but I was like really impressed. Um,
It's an Austin
and
place. Did you know that they have a location in Austin?
yeah. I know. I think we've been no, we've been twice at least actually. Um, I just I don't know. I guess I haven't really been out to we haven't really been out to eat much. I feel like in the past month or two. So
Really?
we've been doing. Oh, which reminds me, the reason we haven't been going out to eat, we were going out to eat a lot, and as you know, that can affect your pocketbook. So I want to introduce one of tonight's sponsors, Cook Unity.
Oh
This is
God.
actually a local company. It's in Austin. They started in Brooklyn, but they have kitchens throughout the country. Local chefs. Look up this chef here. She's really cool. She's based in Austin.
Who's the chef?
Um, Her name is Nahika Hillary over there.
Okay.
She had a food truck, I believe like East African or Caribbean, something like that, or a fusion. And seem to have been quite popular. But they do things locally. There's go read about it and try it out. We'll add my link below. You can get like 50% off your first month, and then 20% off. I think or the first week, 50% off the first week. It's a great deal and healthy food, really good ingredients. So I haven't been going out to eat that much, but
Hmm.
numero 28 is good stuff.
I
Have you been
want.
there?
Yes. Oh, I've only gone once. We did their Valentine's Day uh, dinner. It was honestly really good. And
Yeah, it's good shit.
I was very impressed for an Italian place that seems to be a little bit more upscale. I'd say compared to like Bassano's, which is kind of just like barely Italian if you call it that.
Yeah.
Um, every plate for the most part was under $20. I mean, unless you're getting like fish or something, but I was like, wow, this is pretty good, and um, the service was great. We got to meet the owner, real nice guy. I was very tempted to order their cheese wheel dish. Have you seen it?
Ooh, no, but you
Look,
don't
take a
actually
look.
eat it in a cheese. Yeah, no, I think Jenny had it. They serve it in there, right? And they scoop it out.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
try it, but they said that yeah, it wasn't their best dish, and it was more about like just the
Um,
experience and whatnot.
Interesting. I
Um,
appreciate the honesty.
so yeah, they said, hey, this isn't our best dish, try these because they wanted me to try their special, which I think it was like I don't even man, I don't know nothing about Italian food. I'm uncultured swine, but it was really good.
Yeah,
Whatever I had was really good. So yeah, they have some good
good.
food.
They were bringing some culture to Bastrop.
Absolutely. And
You people need it.
if you haven't tried Numero 28 yet, oh, absolutely essential upgrade. And
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
Italian ice, and you don't even need to have a reservation or
Yes,
be dining.
yes.
You can hop in for
Now
some
are
Italian
they
ice.
when they first started, they were only doing walk in, or do they have a
Or
reservation
is
system
this
yet?
Italian ice or is this something else?
No, it's gelato,
Gelato,
gelato. Yeah, which is
gelato,
really good.
gelato.
The big
Yes.
difference is like the amount of air usually that they put in
Yeah.
there and how they mix it and the
No,
amount of dairy.
their food was
Good
absolutely
stuff.
fantastic. Everyone was real nice. They really made you feel welcomed and overall ten
Are you
out
on
of
the
10.
Insta?
I'm just on the Google profile, all the
Oh, nice.
pictures people have
Dang, they
posted.
did good with all the pictures there.
Yeah, these are all people.
How about Pluto's Wine Bar?
Pluto's Wine Bar. Okay, tell me about Pluto's Wine Bar. I haven't been yet.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I went with Jenny, and I really love. They have this section in the front where you can sit kind of face to face in really nice, comfortable armchairs.
They have
Um,
food. They have food, right?
yeah, yeah. So it's really impressive. They have a pretty small space there, but John, the chef and owner, and his wife have they used it really well, and they have really high quality, but like easier to prepare, less complicated type dishes. And nah, he's a real artist, and it comes across.
Where's
So
Pluto's at?
it's on Maine.
Oh, okay.
It's where the old wine place used to be.
Mm. I'm gonna have to go. I do love good wine. Actually, all I drink is
Nice.
cab. All I drink is cab. I can't really
Yeah,
drink
you're
anything
you're
else.
such an Austin girl.
What?
Yeah,
No.
I'm a big
No.
wine drinker.
I don't know. I don't like sweet. I like bitter. I want it to kick you in the
Yeah, no,
ass a little bit.
you've got good taste.
Yeah.
My liquor cabinet's stocked with a $2 Chuck from Trader Joe's. So no one to talk.
Listen, I'm not sitting here drinking fancy cabs. I'm my go-to is 19 Crimes. It's like
Oh,
seven bucks.
is that the Snoop Dogg one?
Snoop Dogg does have a line with 19 Crimes, but I usually like to
That's the
drink
one that's
the
got
other
like
kind.
the AR video.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
can,
I just drink it,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It's seven, eight
it's good
dollars a
shit.
bottle. Oh, it's so good.
It's good
Absolutely.
shit.
Yeah, and but that's not what I was
They were
drinking in the
like the
last episode that got me a little crazy. That was
oh yeah, when
what
you went
was that?
all
That was like some
liquor.
cheap. It was cheap. That was some cheap crap. But I have a bunch of leftover from our
Speaking
wedding.
of cheap wine, how do you feel about Trader Joe's coming to Bastrop?
Are they coming to Bastrop though?
No,
I was gonna
but
say.
if they were,
I don't know. I'm a health geek. I think Trader Joe's is a little overrated when it comes to the health department, but they do have some good stuff. So, as far as like just like
yeah,
taste and whatnot, I don't know. I really haven't been to Trader Joe's a lot to have an official opinion though. I've gone a couple of
yeah.
times with some friends, but I've never really gone out of the way to go to Trader Joe's. So I'm not very familiar.
I got to talk about because we're talking about restaurants. By the way, shout out! I haven't been yet to the seafood place, um,
Oh, Dockside.
but Dockside. Have you been?
No, dude, we should
Okay,
go.
we need to go. Let's go and do a video there. But I got to give a big shout out to Bubby's Barbecue. Went this past weekend, got a massive platter. Um, awesome people. I was lucky enough to meet. I think it's Jay is the owner.
Bubby's
And his wife.
Barbecue.
Yeah, the night
Ooh,
before.
this looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
here pull it up there.
This looks really good.
And I was blown away. And like people ask me for honest reviews, so I'm gonna say like the one thing that um I would say is probably not the best I had for sure would be the brisket. It felt I could have gotten maybe a fattier piece. It would have been better, but the ribs I'd say by far the best in Bastrop County. It's including Elgin. I'd say it's better than anything in Lockhart, and that says a lot. Um, Fantastic ribs. I was blown away by the chicken. I grew up po and eating a lot of barbecue chicken, and I have a real affinity for it. And it was so moist and so flavorful.
Mm.
And prices are very affordable. I really appreciate that. I'm really excited. I want to go back and try the turkey because I've seen it and it looks amazing.
See, every
Um,
time I see a picture
Pork,
like
awesome.
this,
Yeah,
every time I see a picture like this from a local Texas place, it makes
yeah.
me think of that one post where it's like Brooklyn barbecue is taking over the world. Have you seen that? And it's this picture
No.
right here.
That's awesome.
Why Brooklyn barbecue is taking over the world.
That's
so I see
awesome.
so I see this photo on the right over here
Yeah.
from Bubby's, and I'm like, this is Texas barbecue. That's it.
Was this just a troll or was this a real Vice
I
article?
don't like look, this article is from 2018, so
Do you remember Vice in its heyday?
yeah, when Vice was actually good and they did real reporting
Yeah.
and they weren't just communists. Yeah, I love Vice.
Yeah. They
So,
did videos about like donkey fuckers in South America.
oh, dude, classic.
They'd go into war zones. You know what
Absolutely.
one of the craziest Vice documentaries I saw was like from late 2010s, we'll say like 2018. There was this female reporter, I think she was Arabic or something like that. She was incredible, massive balls. She went in and I think it was her. And interviewed Hamas in the tunnels in Gaza, and they had this whole thing talking exactly about how Gaza how Hamas was making their rockets. They were taking like tubes or metal pipes that were like for oil or for water infrastructure, and they were able to turn it into thousands of rockets.
Mm.
We'll talk more about all that fun stuff in the second half, but
Speaking of,
um,
we hit the first hour. I think
okay, well we got to finish up here. What did we have for topic three? You want to take that out for now?
yeah, we could revisit this. I wanted to go back
Okay.
into that code that is actually egregious, but we can save it for another time.
No, no, I want to talk about it, especially if it's something that's like time sensitive. I know the no talk. Let's talk
When
about it.
is
I'm
it?
not in any
It
rush.
should be on the next city council meeting. So I wanted to
Yeah,
look up when the next city council meeting is
there,
because
I got you.
yeah, get that pulled up really quick. Yeah, so I think we touched on it briefly last episode. I don't think we dove into it. I know I was kind of like wine ranting about it, but I think we really need to like go line by line and just look at it. This is part of the new code that we spent, I mean,
Why is it taking
months.
so long to open? I don't like that.
We spent months on
Yeah.
going through this and perfecting it and addressing things because we
So,
wanted
and
to
then they just
transition
threw
from the
some.
ether code. Yeah, and then they brought this up to our last planning and zoning meeting, and they said, okay, take a look at it. And I usually meet before, and I'm not sitting here and trying to bash uh, the girls because I meet before uh, every meeting just to go through like, hey, is there anything that we need to talk about? Like, is there anything that's gonna be
Yeah,
controversial? Is there
with
anything
the
that
with
like,
the
yeah,
with the B
preparation?
and Z staff.
Yeah, and they usually go through,
Yeah, that's
but
what
it
a
was
good
kind of
chair
like
does.
it was kind of like a last minute meeting that I had with them, and I was like, hey, is there anything
Those are
important?
always the best ones. I remember that.
It's like, hey, is there anything that I need to look out for? And they're
Yeah.
like, no, everything should be fine. Here it is. I'm like, okay, thinking, all right, we already seen all this. We already went through all of this. We already talked about it. And nothing really special or to look for. And then we get to the actual meeting itself, and I had a couple of the citizens bring it up, and I was like, what the heck are they talking about? Like, they're talking about, like, regulating how many kids and stuff you can have. And I read through this, and I'm like, why? What
In your
is
house.
this? Yeah, so this was a section that was put in between our review. We had two reviews with the city council, two joint meetings with them, and we made our recommendations, and they updated it. And this was not in there at all. Like, I will tell you guys, this was not in there. And I feel like it's just going to give this new code a bad name. So I got it pulled up here. So this is the section I was talking about, 140205, restrictions on dwellings. So essentially, this is a code for restricting single family homes. And I believe, and I'm not sure, I'll have to do some more research, but the city attorney recommended that we add this in here to cover bases that he believed that were open and needed to be addressed. So the first thing, they defined resident. Okay, cool. So they define resident. So how many residents shall mean person or persons who leaves, sleeps, or tests the door, right?
or a renter. So
Yes, this
owner or renter.
includes owner and renting. So
Mhm.
number two, right here. The number of residents in a dwelling, regardless of relationship by blood, marriage, or adoption, so your entire family, may not
Yeah,
exceed the lowest number of residents derived from the following, with any resulting fraction for the number of residents being rounded down. So that means, in this
that's
case, so the
fucked
total gross
up.
square footage of air-conditioned space of the dwelling divided by 300 square foot. So, like I said, I pulled up a bunch of rentals, and downtown has a lot of smaller, older rentals, like 2 bedrooms,
Yeah,
that are
yeah,
under 1,000 square foot. So this is
yeah.
saying, if I had a 1,000 square foot dwelling, and you take this rule 300 square foot, well, that means only 3 people could live in that 2 bedroom, 1 bath house. But if I'm a family of 4, I could fit in this 2 bedroom house, no problem. But now it's like unintentionally regulating how many kids I could have. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's
No,
like,
that's fucked up. We need to stop this.
yeah, it's like, why are we regulating how many people can live in a house? We've never had any issues with it. We're not a college town.
No,
Um,
no. The government needs to mind their own fucking business and respect people's private property.
yeah.
We're putting enough restrictions in place with the code. You don't throw in a blanket statement like that. That is obviously just a power grab.
Yeah. So that's one. And then it goes into saying that this also goes for anyone that's entering an oral or written lease agreement, that the renters are held to the same standard. And then it goes into prohibited uses. So storage or acclimation within a public view of any salvaged, discarded materials, compost piles, lumber, waste products, scrap
I'm
metal, debris, or
I'm
junk.
kind of cool with that. I think they've already had that in place in some ways. I think it's good within a city that they could say, hey, you can't have your neighbor can't have his project car on his front lawn, for a year. Um,
But why?
so
Why should they be able to say that? And this is for the entire city. This isn't just for downtown.
because go live in the county if you want to live like trash.
No, I think that if you had a project car, and I'm glad you mentioned a project car, you should be able to
Yeah,
have one
I
in your
mean I'm
driveway.
using that facetiously.
Like, okay, so my neighbor used to sell
Yeah.
firewood out of his backyard, and he didn't have a fence; so it was open to a lot of people locally in this area in downtown, and a lot
Okay.
of people would use him, and they were supporting a local guy buying firewood who was charging a reasonable
Sure.
price. I know some of these places you go to, like the gas stations, they gouge on stuff like that. So
Oh
he's
yeah,
selling
it's a
firewood.
ripoff. Fucking wood. Yeah, I
He wouldn't
appreciate
be
that.
able to do that with this, you know.
Why? Because it'd be scrap
How
lumber. Okay.
lumber? What if I have a wood burning stove? You're
Yeah.
telling me I
Do
can't
you
store my wood?
do you really want to have a lumber yard right next to your residential house in a historically
Is it
flammable?
Bothering anyone? There's
It's not
ordinances.
bothering. It's
There's
a safety
there's sound
concern.
ordinances that regulate that, and this is going back into like the whole they were going to regulate agricultural use. Like it's like, why would they need to do that if it's not a problem? If it's
Yeah.
a if
Let's
it's a
see.
public
Park or
nuisance.
storing.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what's a regulated vehicle here.
I think it would be like a commercial vehicle.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
If you want to go to that extent, you got to live in a fucking HOA. The city has no
This
business
whole
doing that.
thing is an HOA set of
I
rules.
know this is bullshit.
Any use that constitutes nuisance by reasons of dust, noise, glare, or other conditions that are offensive or detrimental to other property. That could literally be anything.
I'm just telling you, when you give the government power like this, realize within the next decade that the opposing party that you're so dreadfully afraid of is very likely going to have power at some
Oh,
point.
D is the
And
worst one. Y'all need to
yeah,
listen to D. The
read
displaying
it.
within the public view of any products, materials, motor vehicles, equipment, or other personal property for sale, lease, rent, and
Yeah.
trade, except in connection with a garage sale. So you're not allowed to put a for sale sign on a vehicle or anything unless you're having a yard sale. That's stupid.
Yeah, I'm with you. I hear, my inner man of the people is like Bastrop is still, we should maintain to some extent a rural feel, and like we should be, frankly, the people that are mostly like, going to be hurt like this are poorer people.
Yeah.
Rich people just go and trade their car in. But if you gotta, put a for sale sign up on your, you know 20-year-old Ford, and you're just trying to get as much as you can, leave people alone.
It's not hurting anybody. Oh, this next one
Yeah.
is literally a a freaking
Yeah, fuck this.
constitution.
No, no.
This next one is a
Yeah.
violation of the Constitution. The display within the public view of any signs. So I
Yeah.
can't put
No,
a
that's
sign in my
bullshit.
yard. Like what?
I'm gonna make a sign for everyone to put, if they pass this shit, we're putting out signs that say "fuck the city of Bastrop."
No,
It's like,
seriously.
no, this is
Okay.
ridiculous.
This one
We're
is
we're gonna stop this. Yeah.
you're not allowed to offer the sale of goods, uh, in connection. Oh, okay. Offers for sale of goods,
They're
appliances, or
they're saying you
fixtures
can't,
by a
if
person
you
who
if
does
your
not
mom
reside in the
owns a
home,
property.
including such arrangements as the sale of furnishings or estate items by a third party. You can't have estate sales. Why?
I don't know what their freaking problem is. Estate sales happen generally once in a lifetime or end of lifetime. So if your mom died, and she had a house with a lot of 80 years of stuff in it, and the best way to do it, we got some really good people in Bastrop. Dixie, I think, I forget her name, is one of them. They do estate sales, and they can get you a lot of money, and they can help you clean out, and um, get the house ready to sell. So this is
Oh, here's
ridiculous.
an interesting one. So, have you seen how it's popular now to like rent out your pool or rent out your backyard to dogs and stuff? You're not
Yeah, I'm a
allowed
little skeptical.
you're not allowed to rent any residential amenity, or any feature of a residential dwelling, where the
Yeah, but
amenity
the
is
city
included.
shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, it's just another like
No, this is
this
bullshit.
is just making up
Why?
problems.
Why? Are you telling me this was all the attorney? This was all his suggestion?
I guess. I mean,
How,
maybe this is a Sylvia question on this because she seemed to be
yeah.
defending it in the
No,
meeting.
no, she shouldn't.
Um, I guess a regulated vehicle would be like a commercial vehicle. I'm not sure, but they're being
Okay.
specific about how you store a
Way
regulated
way too many
vehicle.
problems here.
You're not allowed to store construction debris or material, but it's like, dude, some people are contractors and they have extra material. Like if they have,
No, no, no. Again, this is HOA
if it's
shit. I'm
organ,
okay
I
with
know.
HOAs, but not with the city being an HOA.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
fuck, we're
here we
doing
go.
RVs. RVs.
Regulated
No, wait, wait,
vehicle.
wait. Yeah, okay.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Wow. So you can't have your camper, trailer, RV, boat, anything other than, wow.
You can't have it anywhere in public view.
What is going on? Because like we're trying to get rid of the B3 code, which was in essence they were trying to create some yuppie utopia in Bastrop, and like throwing all this stuff in here is exactly this,
Yeah,
the
this
same
whole
intention and
section,
result.
and if you're over 50 years old, I'm sorry I'm saying this. This whole section is bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm going
Yeah,
to say it. It's all bullshit. Like, let's
yeah.
just be straight.
I'm telling you, this is where I ended up, in my views on zoning. Is like it's really just a giant violation of private property rights, and you give an inch, and they take a mile. So hey, if you don't like this, wait, go back to that page.
Now I'm pulling it up. I'm seeing if they put it on the
Okay,
agenda. If you
yeah,
don't
please
like
go through
this,
it.
let's
Uh,
go. Here's the
Reach
next
out to your
meeting's on the
city
10th.
council members.
I want to see if
Yes,
they
let's
put it
show up.
on. Police, police, police. Make
Yeah, they're
sure
going. Vicky's going for a lot of grants. I
I'm
hope
making
she gets them
sure
all.
I'm making sure there's no flock stuff in here.
Yeah. Oh, good, good.
Offer warrant bleachers. Okay, it's not on here. I don't see it.
You sure? No, keep going. Hold on.
That's it. No.
No, I think the meeting to discuss
It might be the
The
27th.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
my
that's what it
understanding.
says
Which
on
I
the sign.
appreciate them.
That's what it
Or
says on the sign.
24th.
Yeah,
Is
right
it
here. The
27th or
20
24th?
24th. The 24th.
24th. And they
Okay,
don't have that agenda up yet.
that's what's
Yeah.
on all the signs, right?
Yeah. By the way, I want to extend an open invitation to any member of the city of Bastrop, whether you're elected official or an employee there. We appreciate you all, and we'd if you ever have a message you want to share with thousands, tens of thousands of Bastropians, reach out to Jordan and I, and
Yeah.
don't be afraid. We'll have
I need to put
good
this in my
conversations.
calendar because I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna bitch at him.
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
send me an invite?
All right, yeah, sure. Uh,
I appreciate it.
cause yeah, and I talked to my neighbor. I was like, you got to go and talk to these people because that's absolutely ridiculous what they're trying to do here.
Yeah,
City council meeting.
I don't like this, and I don't like where it's coming from.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I don't know if I have your email. You have to text it to me. Yeah, just text me your email.
I got you.
We'll get it added. But okay.
Yeah,
So, I think that's all I have to say about that. Show up to the city council meeting on the 24th. And let's get it out or at least change it. I think it should be tossed. I don't think that should be in there
no,
at all.
toss it. Don't add shit. Don't add in shit like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it needs to get tossed. So, anywho, I think the last thing we have for tonight, you wanted to talk about the data centers. What you got for the data centers?
Yeah. Again, I'm all about 80-20 issues. I want at least 80. I want to find these issues that are like 80% of people are going to get behind. So Darpro, nobody wants to be smelling dog shit, right?
Yeah.
Aquifer, nobody wants Austin stealing our water and destroying our resources. Like we probably got 90% support, at least on those issues, and we were very effective as a community in getting things stopped and really benefiting Bastrop when our leaders oftentimes fail us. So I want to find issues like that. And frankly, we did a poll and we had 92, 93% are saying we do not need data centers here, are not in support of it. My biggest concern, when I first read about this Wolf Lane project a couple years ago, they don't really create jobs, and if we're, we should be encouraging businesses, especially like the county gave them a huge fucking tax break. And like, yes, long term it may come back, but they also might abandon it in 5 years, but we don't need them here. They can go to surrounding counties. They can go to more rural areas, and frankly, so can Darpro.
Don't they use
But
a ton of water?
They do, and I think the technology has gotten better, but it's still very unclear. And they certainly use a ton of electricity. And my understanding, Trump's trying to pass it or has passed it that they're going to be required to contribute, create their own power station. But what Elon's doing is he just has a bunch of diesel or natural gas turbines. It's not a great way to make power. So I don't think we need him here, and I think we can really stop him. I think we can put up some really strong opposition. I think it'd be a really fun issue, an important issue, and I think it'd be most importantly like a Bastrop issue. So we call it the Lib PAC, the Living in Bastrop Political Action Committee, is officially announcing our opposition to data centers in Bastrop County. We're going to unite the people, all 18,000 of us, and growing, to stop this shit. I think something that all Bastropians really care about is our environment. I've consistently seen people on both sides of the aisle fight passionately for that, and we really need to preserve it, especially as Austin and development and progress and everything comes here. Like we absolutely have to prioritize.
It seems like it's a issue that everyone cares about. Unless your name's Charles Schwartner, then you just absolutely hate the environment. So
destroy our aquifers.
Yeah, absolutely. But
satanic people.
All right.
All right.
That's it for the safe
That's it.
censored podcast. If you're a boomer, do not
We're now
enter.
gonna take our
Turn it
shirts
off.
off.
Turn it off. Turn if
Yes,
you're over the age of 65 right now,
or under the age of
the
18.
Social Security office is down the hall to the left. It's time to go.
Yeah, shit's about to get real. All right, so
We're gonna
this
have
is
a
this
cool
is
intro.
awesome.
We're gonna have a cool
Yeah,
intro to transition into the next phase of the show. Right,
hold
we're
on, hold
working
on.
on it.
Let me pull up my Grok video. I thought it was brilliant.
We're working on it. Oh, jeez. Well, okay.
He doesn't want to say.
If you're still
You
with
pull.
us at this point, let us know. Do you want to use this video or not? I'm gonna make something from the heart and soul. I don't want to use some stupid AI video, but Judah is the AI guy. He loves data
Pull it up.
centers wasting power and water. So
Yeah.
take a
No,
look.
I just
Oh,
other
sorry.
people's power and water.
That's your display. Hey,
Where? Okay, here
take
I'll
it.
pull.
Pull it up.
Where did I do it? How did I send it to you? I'm just gonna go to the text messages. I don't want to share that. Let's see, Jordan.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I'm pulling that shit up.
Pull it up.
Here we go.
No.
Drop Uncensored.
Can you hear audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little laggy.
Hardcore. Welcome to Bastrop Uncensored. Hardcore. Welcome to Bastrop
There's also this one. Hold on. No, that's it. Hold on. Here. No.
Any day now. Come on.
I don't know what happened to the other. Where's the Chat GPT one? No, it's all good.
We're gonna put a good one. We're gonna put a good one in.
Jordan's gonna have it. Here it is. Let's try.
Why does that guy kind of look like me?
Because they're watching you.
Oh,
They're totally watching you.
shit fire.
No, we're about to go full Alex Jones here. It all started in Austin back in the early '90s on network or local TV.
The freaking turning the frog's gay.
Return the freaking frog. Okay, hey, we're gonna share some fun stuff here. So I'm gonna share some of my favorite old
Alex Jones.
old.
Alex Jones is the guy that woke me up. I listened
he
to
woke-
him
he woke-
every day.
He woke up so many of us.
2015, 2016, and he put me on the Trump train, and got me through COVID. Fell off for a little bit because of the Sandy Hook stuff, and then now he's back.
Yeah,
I think he's back, but he's
I
back in
think
a
so
way
too.
that he's back in a
keep
way
a
that
good man down.
he's back in a way that a lot of people wouldn't probably agree with, but
Like what?
well, so Alex Jones was a huge Trump supporter, and depending on who you ask, Trump hasn't been doing too hot, but Alex has been backing him, I guess giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know. I feel like he was just doing a lot of coping, like the kids like to say, coping on the whole.
Yeah, well,
Trump
we
issue and whatnot.
we all do that when someone who we believe in is starting to stray.
And I think the most recent events really changed his mind. Really with the Iran war that's come to fruition in the last week or so.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people.
I don't want to play the full video. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this speech. It's just like this isn't the Trump that we voted for in 16 and 20 and 24.
Yeah.
This is the Trump I remember right here.
Let's see.
Iran, because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective.
Talking about Obama.
The United States military began.
So he's criticizing Obama.
Jordan.
He's criticizing Obama for starting a war in Iran or wanting to start a war in Iran.
Hold on. Iran was 2 weeks away from getting a nuclear weapon.
They've been 2 weeks away since like the 80s. Like, listen to this.
Better off with Saddam Hussein
100%.
and Gaddafi in power?
100%. Now, as far as Assad is concerned,
what about the human rights abuses?
Let's talk. Well, you don't think they're happening now? They're worse now than they ever were. People are getting their heads chopped off. They're being drowned. Right now, they're far worse than they were ever under Saddam Hussein or Gaddafi. And it all blew up around Hillary Clinton and around Barack Obama. It all blew up. Now, one thing about Assad, not a good guy. I understand that. We have to rebuild our country. Our country's falling to pieces. We have 19 trillion in debt. We have infrastructure that's a disaster. Our roadways, our airports, our schools, everything. We have to start thinking about ourselves. We're pouring trillions of dollars into the Middle East, and we have nothing for it. We have nothing.
We have nothing.
Nothing.
This is the rhetoric that Trump ran on. He sold us the idea that we were not going to be meddling in the affairs of other nations, and we would focus on our home. And he just has slipped away from that. But we won't go too far into the Trump stuff. With modern wars, we get to see modern technology on full display. And there hasn't really been a conflict between two major powers, and since what, World War II? Like, there's been a lot of proxy wars and stuff. I mean, we're seeing a lot of stuff in Ukraine. I say that Ukraine is a sort of a proxy war between the West and Russia, but
Of course it is.
we're seeing a lot of new technology come out, and also too
Drones,
now,
man,
just
cool, crazy shit.
Just in the digital age, just being able to see a lot of this technology in real time, like people are seeing cruise missiles flying overhead and recording and uploading it. So there's this account I follow on Instagram. I could probably go through a couple of these videos. They're pretty badass.
Dude,
awesome.
I spend way too much time watching combat footage.
Like, you're literally like, this is when the attack first happened. This is cruise missiles from Israel. Like, people are just recording this.
I'm the U.S. They don't have cruise missiles. The Israel do.
Yeah, they do. We give them cruise missiles. Yeah, FYI, we give all of their armaments. The United States just donates it to them. Pro bono.
Hold on. Pause the video. Jordan, are you being anti-Semitic?
Absolutely. No. No. I know, that's a good one.
How can you criticize Israel? That's anti-Semitic.
Of course, I would. I'm sorry, sir. I'm the
please,
best goy.
Please apologize to the internet.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm Judah's token. I'm the Shabbos goy.
We got a Shabbos guy here, so we're gonna go there, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk about the Jews tonight, and I want to establish my credentials first. I was born in a very religious Orthodox Jewish household and community, and grew up there on and off for my lifetime. So lot of thoughts about that. A lot to discuss at another point. But I'm fully qualified. I have a J pass. You know, I can talk about these things, and I think it's high time that America wake up and have discussions about some of these issues, whether it's Epstein and everyone connected to him. But I think critically now and in the past few years to talk about Israel and their control, influence, the insane amount of money we give them that they don't need at all, and whether it benefits us as Americans at all. And that's how we need to start approaching anything foreign related. Is it really going to benefit us? And it's hard to say. It's hard to justify that we really needed to start the shit with Iran. Like, they were not a threat to us at all. Frankly, they're not a threat to Israel. Like, it's bullshit. Israel's doing just fine. Ron Paul, I think, had a brilliant approach to this, and he said, not only is it bad for the U.S., it's bad for Israel. And I think we're really starting to see that. they would be much better if they were on their own, had to deal with consequences of their actions, and would be in a situation where they could be a much better neighbor and encourage peace. So that being said, we're going to have some fun discussions here tonight. And Jordan, I'm expecting to see you enlist and go die for Israel, like a good American.
Dude, I can't describe where we're at now geopolitically, and
It's fucking nuts.
You're right. Israel should face the consequences of their actions, and I'll be quite frank, I don't think Israel at this point in time would even exist if it wasn't for the support of the United States. I don't think they would be able to exist on their own because of what they've done. Because of the problems they've caused in the Middle East. As soon as the West rescinds support for Israel, they're absolutely getting leveled.
No, I think they'd be fine. Frankly, up until like 73, really, until the Yom Kippur War, they did not have a ton of support from the U.S. They had enough support that they could bomb and strafe our ships without getting in trouble in 67. But they did just fine on their own, and they made other allies, and they were perfectly capable of doing that. But they would be perfectly fine today. Again, they are the only ones that have nuclear weapons. They're also the only country, look about the Samson option, and that has like threatened to use it.
You're dropping some real red pills. You want to let everyone know what the Samson option is?
Yeah, so here, share my screen.
All right.
Okay. Hold on. Before we dive into this deep shit and dark shit, let's share some fun shit. So share this tab. All right.
Oh.
Can you hear the audio?
Oh my gosh, go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear the audio though?
Yeah, play it.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
This is classic like YouTube.
For your life.
That's freaking awesome.
Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Quack, 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 quack. Frogs. Friggin' frogs.
Finish it.
Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you.
So this was YouTube's awesome today, but like earlier YouTube, older YouTube, yeah, it still peaks 7 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do? I like to comment on YouTube. I think
You're that
here.
guy. You're that guy.
No,
who says
I
he's
do.
here.
This is a new thing. I got who's here in 2027. I come from the future. I've never got anyone to engage with it, but I think it's hilarious. This is one of my favorite channels. If you want to follow geopolitics, Cappy Army, Chris Cappy is incredible.
Okay, so Samson option.
All right, Samson option. Let's look at that. Samson option is not what you're talking about. There's the you were thinking about Israel kill captive. Order. Hannibal directive.
I thought the Samson option was like Israel's like last line of defense, where if the country was facing
Hannibal directive is that they kill their own if they're being taken captive.
Yeah, I know that one. The Samson auction is
Yeah,
they use their
Samson
nukes
option is
against
a
everybody.
yeah,
They'll nuke
which they
everybody.
don't have. It's so bullshit.
They
we
stole
need to stop
nukes
playing
through
these
the
games.
ports of the eastern seaboard. They stole our nuclear material and secrets.
Yeah, you know about yeah. This guy Pollard. This guy, I'm going to share this, was like worshipped by the Jewish community when I was growing up. He became religious. He was like considered a hero for Israel, and he stole um
Why was he a hero?
because they're nuts and because they don't love America.
He was a hero because he stole intelligence. This is the
Yeah, from
guy
the
that
US.
Mike Huckabee met with, right?
Oh yeah. The fucking Huckabee.
Huckabee,
God.
for those who don't know, he is the ambassador to Israel, but he's
Yeah.
not really an ambassador for the United States. He is the ambassador for the United States, but
He's
he's
a
not much.
hardcore Christian Zionist
He's
who's
not
who's
much
just
of an
like,
ambassador for the United States. He
huh.
just did an interview with Tucker Carlson. I would suggest.
I haven't seen it, but I need to watch it.
Yeah, I would suggest you go watch it. This guy is an absolute lunatic.
Yeah.
And they just can't justify the things that they do for this country that, and to be quite honest, does absolutely nothing to the United States for the United States.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
kind of circling back to the beginning, they've dragged us into this war with Iran, and I
Yeah.
think people are kind of getting fed up with it. You know, did you see that guy that stood up? I think it was
Yeah, play that Marine.
Yes, the Marine. He got in an altercation with the Capitol Police.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Where was he? He went to a meeting. I forget what it was.
It was some
But
Senate. It was like some Senate hearing, Senate intelligence.
yeah,
Or
this
something like
is absolutely insane. I'll see if I can zoom in for you guys really quick. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. Let's keep going.
America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Let's go. Come on, let's go. America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your exemptness as leaders. Out. This is wrong. No. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
A reminder to all our
Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America. Out. No one wants to fight for Israel.
They broke his fucking hand.
Sir, thank you for your service. The senator broke his hand. The senator broke his hand.
Please help him.
The senator
Commandant!
the hand of a Marine.
He's a Marine! Somebody come help him!
Control your Senate committee.
Look at you guys! You're robots!
A U.S. senator.
You won't even look back! Look at you guys! You're like robots! Oh my God! What is happening? And you're not even looking back! Any of you four-star generals! Oh my God! What is happening right now? Eyes front, robots! Shame!
All right, I don't want to listen to her. Yeah, but yeah, dude, that's crazy.
She's definitely putting on a performance. And
They were struggling to take that guy out of that room. I guess they were getting weighed down by his massive balls. Like, that's crazy.
No, that is a patriot, and we need more of them.
Yeah, so people are starting to be a little bit more public about it, because for the longest time, if you even mentioned Israel,
yeah,
you're done. Like
Jonathan Greenblatt at the ADL, you'll be on your ass.
Yeah, exactly. So, this whole war in Iran, you know, our hand was forced. Marco Rubio came out and said that we didn't really want to go into this.
Oh yeah, they totally admitted to it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Trump did as well.
uh, it's a sham, and I actually posted on Facebook and got a lot of heat for it from my Republican constituents when Trump
Good for you.
attacked their nuclear sites last year in June, and I said he was Bush 2.0, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, there's no war, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, that's just part of the escalation that we're here at today.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're talking about arming the Turkish Kurds to invade Iran, but that's just going to be a precursor.
I'm always a fan of arming the Kurds.
Uh,
It's fun to see him wreak havoc.
It's just going to be a precursor to boots on the ground. Like we're getting into another war. We're getting tangled into another war in the Middle East, and this is what we can talk about the failures of Trump's just presidency as a whole from 2016 to now. One of his main campaign promises, and you could see in the last clips I played earlier, is that he said that there was going to be no new wars. Yeah. And that we wouldn't be involved in these pointless fights that cost us billions and trillions of dollars. And here we are again in Iran chasing weapons of mass destruction. Sound familiar? Haven't we been here before? Haven't we done this already? You know, you would think that we would have learned our lesson the first time around, but apparently not. So this is just one of the many things that Trump promised in his during his campaigning, that he's either 180'd on or just completely just blatantly done the exact opposite. He's done the exact opposite. So, for example, he said no new wars, right? And this goes along with him saying he was going to end the Russian-Ukraine war in 48 hours, right? Like, we all knew that was not true, but it's like it's not only did you not follow that policy, but you're starting a new war. Like you're doing the exact opposite of what you said. And then that's just the start of it. Let's go back and talk about his immigration policy. Trump ran on mass deportations. Biden let in 10 plus million people into our country. No, 30 plus million people into our country.
At least 10. Yeah.
And
fucking nuts.
It's like Trump's like, oh, we're gonna deport all these people and do all these things, and then he goes around. I guess this was a couple of days ago.
Well, no one's gone. Yeah,
he's not even deported. 300,000 people.
Countries opened up their prisons and dropped them into the United States. Those are the people who are getting out, and we have a lot of heart. They said you gotta lighten up on this. We have a lot of heart for people. They came in illegally, but they're good people, and they're working now on farms, and they're working in luncheonettes and hotels and all. And we're looking to get the criminals out.
So this is a complete 180 from his policy.
Yeah.
This is a complete 180 from his policy where he says it doesn't matter, you're breaking the law. And that's like, obviously, I'm not very supportive of how ICE was handling their presence and how they were just kind of running around trying to intimidate people. Like, it just seemed like a big show to me. But at the same time, it's like, dude, we got to have laws. We have to have laws in our country. That's our
You're not
culture.
a country without it.
That's our culture.
You need laws and you need borders. Yeah.
Laws and order. And
I said borders, but yeah.
He's completely 180ing on that, right? Another thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This one is really close to home because honestly, this last
Hey, before we go any further, I want to introduce our latest sponsor. In trying times like these, when you're monitoring the situation in Iran and you start to feel stressed, there's only one way. Well, there's many ways, but one of the best ways to relax is with Tegrity weed. So not Tegrity, but Texas Original. This is one of my favorite Bastrop companies. Check this out. Can we get that? Bastrop, Texas, 78602. This is one of the few legal medical marijuana companies, and you got to get a prescription. It's super easy. I'm going to share my link below and try it out. It's really high quality. It's going to help you, and especially when we discuss these difficult issues, I think it's always important to chill out, man, and just relax. So
Responsibly
cheers.
relax. Responsibly.
Yeah, relax responsibly. Don't consume THC if you're under 25. But
So
we're going all right. This is hemp, of course, because the medical program is only edibles at this time. But we're in our uncensored hour, so we're gonna have a good time. And should we just anything else you want to talk about with Iran?
no, I've said my piece. It's
Okay.
just gonna be interesting to see how it develops and how long it's gonna last. Because at first they're saying a few days, and then weeks. Now it could be months or years, and Americans are gonna die. So
I'd like to imagine that we have this line on the ground where if they start sending in troops and they start dying, as happens in war, that like the internet and the youth and just the united country is powerful enough. I mean, it didn't work with Iraq. It was like the largest protests ever, but I don't know. I think people underestimate their power. Look how easy Trump swayed on immigration. If we really get out there and we're making big waves and there's massive protests going on and Trump's looking really bad and people are coming together, in order to stop this shit, I think we really could. I'd really love to see that start popping off. This shouldn't be something that the left just takes as their cause celebre.
I guess hopefully this is the right video, but I saw this is actually really funny, and we'll end on Iran. It was a meme that somebody made. These two clips that give off the same energy.
You can shoot me, but you'll have to kill us all. Something.
Oh wait, that's not it. Hold on, sorry.
He's saying or something.
Wrong.
Is that what he
Hold
said?
on. Where is it? Oh, hold on, I gotta find it.
You're good. Take your time.
No, there was a meme that someone made with Trump giving his speech and saying that Americans are gonna die and stuff, and then they played the scene from Shrek right here.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
When Trump was talking about sending people to Iran.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So, yeah, I don't know. He's just been a big disappointment to me and a lot of the other voters.
Yeah.
Like, here's another
Rose
example.
officially Lord Far.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so I would say this last election, I voted for Trump mainly because RFK. He was a big influence on me. I liked RFK. I knew it was probably more strategic for him to join the campaign. And even RFK, it's like one of the biggest things that he ran on was removing glyphosate out of our food supply, right?
Yeah, a lot of people I see are really pissed about that. I like
Do you know what
it bothered me a
glyphosate
little
is?
bit.
Do you know what glyphosate is? Yeah. So
I know him. It's probably why everyone's has gluten issues.
Yeah, it's one of the most toxic chemicals in our food supply,
toxic.
And it's mainly in wheat products because they use it to cure and dry and kill wheat crops faster. And it's like RFK campaigned on removing this, and he's a credible guy. Like, he's actually gone against a lot of these big industrial companies up in New York that were dumping chemicals into the Hudson. He was a lawyer and he sued them and he won. So it's like, okay, this guy can get something done, right? Well, now it's like they are claiming that they need to produce more glyphosate and an order of national defense.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then not only that, Kennedy backed him. He said, it puts America first where it matters most. And it's like, How is creating glyphosate putting America
Okay,
first?
so
That's
are
retarded.
we truly capable of switching over like rapidly to a non pesticide based product? Well,
I
like
mean,
Europe has
of
done it,
course,
right?
it's
They
not
Europe,
it's not going to go overnight, but it's
yeah,
like put in some reforms to phase out, and it's like
yeah,
do something, and there's no practical solution. Produce more because of national defense. Where's the practicality of that? You're not even
yeah,
addressing it. Uh, we don't have to go deep into this, but he campaigned on promising to release the Epstein files, the JFK
yeah. No,
files, 9/11, all of these
it's not a
documents.
big deal. It's time for us to move on.
Yeah, Epstein, child sex trafficking rings, no big
Yeah,
deal. We don't need to talk about that, right? He said that he was going to replace the income tax with tariffs, and that we're all going to get tariff checks. Where's that at? Tariffs were just ruled unconstitutional. Can't do it.
yeah,
He said he was going to abolish the IRS. I'm
yeah,
still having to pay my taxes. He said he was going to end the Ukraine war in 48 hours. Oh,
yeah,
here's a great one. He also just said that he was going to eliminate transgender surgeries on children. Guess what? In the Save America Act, he just changed it. He put out a truth today that
yeah,
he was going to abolish transgender surgeries on children unless otherwise permission was granted by the parents. What's the difference? They already allow that now. That doesn't make any sense. And then
yeah.
he changed his truth today because he got so much backlash from it. He removed the last part, end transgender surgeries on children. You think we're stupid, bro? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Next, no wall.
Well,
Where's the wall at?
yeah.
It's not done. Next, hey, we're gonna have dollar gas this year, right? Oh, that's crazy. The war you just started, gas is
Yeah.
at an all-time high now. Check it out. I mean, I'd rather have Biden in charge. I'd rather have Biden in charge right now. He got at least his gas is
Sleepy
more.
Joe with his auto pen.
Yeah, gas is a lot cheaper when Biden's president than now. Let's take a look. I could be full of shit. Let's look. No, look, it's a. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Maybe I take it back. I'm just kidding. That was a
Yeah.
joke. That was a joke. But
No, Biden was pretty freaking bad. He's probably I would say he's the worst president of my lifetime.
I mean, it's getting up there. You know, it jumped up $1 in a day practically. But anyways, it's not cheap. It's not going down. That's the point, right? But don't
We need to
worry,
get an old
guys.
sponsor.
Don't worry, guys. The Dow's at 50,000. Don't worry.
Your fake money is doing great.
I hate to be that guy, but anyone that's a Trump supporter, you're gonna go ahead and get a fat "Fell for It Again" award because you voted for him 3 times. Check it out. Take a look. I saved this one for you. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna print this out. Print one of these ribbons out for you.
I know. That's me to a T.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you use an app or did you draw it from scratch?
No, there's a guy on X that makes the "Fell for It Again" award memes.
That's awesome.
They're actually really funny. I don't know how appropriate they are to show, but we're
For sure. No, I love X.
We are on the uncensored version. All the boomers should be gone by now, so hopefully I don't get in trouble for this. But
No,
yeah, so there's
you're not gonna call your daddy and complain about your language.
"Fell for It Again" awards. He posts a bunch of them. He just makes all these himself.
That's awesome. That's beautiful.
So that's my my rant on Trump. I voted for him 3 times and fell for it again, unfortunately. So
yeah, didn't we all? What do you think's gonna happen?
who knows?
I don't think I'm gonna run for president until I'm like 45. So
Nothing ever happens.
We got at least 7 years where we got to figure out who's gonna lead our country.
But anywho, yeah. So I think going forward, I like the 2 shows idea.
Yeah.
We can get a little spicy in the second half, but I am a representative of the city of Bastrop, so I do have to remember
when
that.
when you're a representative, you're a representative. You're not required, or you can be required to censor yourself
Yes,
in your
but
First Amendment rights.
like I have to carry myself as a representative city. But I just want people to know I'm a sensible guy. You know, a lot of this stuff that I look into and I research is because it's interesting and there's a lot of truth to it, and we got to know how this world works and it functions and what interests people are serving and be honest about it and not be
Yeah,
afraid of hurting people's feelings in the pursuit of discovering the truth. So that's what we're about. That's why I joined the Judah Ross team. That's why we started this podcast. Is we want everyone to know we're open books. I want
yeah,
everyone to know exactly what we're about, what we believe in, what we think,
yeah,
and I want you to know that you're gonna get 100% the real truth from us.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna start talking like a sailor like I did on the last episode anymore. So we'll clean that up a little bit. But as far as like,
We're, subject matter wise, there's nothing is untouchable.
no, of course not.
No,
And
and
that's
it
how
never should be.
that's the founding principles of our country is and an
That's
open
it.
society. So
That's it. Let's
got it.
talk. That's what we're all about.
Got anything else? I think I'm cooked for the night. I'm freaking.
Nah, this is fantastic.
Of course.
Thank y'all. Make sure to like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow. Make sure to alert. Make sure to share all this stuff. Comment. Engage. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Tell us what big idiots we are, and throw it out there. Just comment. Just comment and say Judah. Whatever you want. Love y'all. Thank you for joining us. It really means a lot that people are willing to take a minute to some taking an hour, 2 hours, and actually watching this whole thing and actually giving a shit about what we say and what we think. So I want to continue to speak the truth and create open platforms and friendly community-based platforms for Bastrop to discuss everything good, everything that we need to work on. And we're obviously, we're going to talk about bigger countries bigger things in the country because it affects us here at home and in Texas. But it's an honor to serve you, Bastrop, and we'll chat next week.
Peace.
Peace.